All right. Volume should be good now. Let me know if the volume's not working for you guys. Somebody's like working out the kinks with this. All right, let's get into the market. Let's take a look at it. Just so you guys know, this is the WAP that we have access for you guys, and definitely check out the playlist as well. Just go through that as well and check it out. All free stuff on YouTube, and then if you want, you can click on the WAP if you want to join to be able to directly chat with me, which is this link right here. All right, cool. So let's just get into it. Let's go over some live. I'll be trading on my other computer, but we'll be watching on this. My computer can't handle the live stream plus, you know, this, that, but we'll keep this up so we can kind of watch the stocks for a little bit, do 30 minutes. We'll analyze some stocks. All you have to do is be a subscriber and you can type the stock in and then we'll be able to review the levels. All right, so I think that's pretty fair. So two of the stocks I'm really watching is really UNH. I've been watching UNH a lot, been scalping them a ton. But really watching these levels, we got to see if it's going to break this 290 level. Let's just see where it goes from here. We'll also keep an eye on Nvda because we have the Nvda earnings as well today. This is, you know, I'm not buying up here. I'm just going to wait for earnings if that's going to happen. But I'll just continue watching the stocks, and if we're looking at something that we're interested, I'll definitely let you guys know. But definitely in the comment section below, please bring it up of what you actually want to trade. BBAI is a stock that I've been holding, and I could have sold that actually even around 4.69, but I'm just holding them long term. I want to see maybe we get lucky, we get a nice little pull back up. We're holding in for the YouTube portfolio there. So let's just give it some time. And the biggest thing is you got to wait for your entries. You know, I've been trading, and in the last business day, I was up $2,000. This month, I made $25,000. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna be patient. We're gonna wait for our entries, see what we can get. I mean, somebody put in the chat Nvidia to 150. That'd be nice, but we got to make sure we have a position first. And just looking at it here, I mean, we have to break through this 137 level. So in order to break through that level, you're definitely going to have to see some strength here, and I'm assuming that's going to take the earnings to get through there. Home Depot is another stock that I've been watching. I own them in the YouTube portfolio as well, but they definitely are a little bit on a downslide right now. They got a retest up to this 380. But right now they're kind of forming this weak pattern up here, so we'll just be patient. Let's see if there's any other stocks moving right now as we're going. Right now we're just being patient. There's nothing to trade. Would love to see Nvidia just drop. Let me see here. that's really what it comes down to with trading is you really need to just be patient. A lot of people try to force these trades. If you're part of my WAP, you'll notice that I make 1 or 2 trades in a day, and that's pretty much it. Because that's all you need is quality over quantity. You don't want to be making multiple trades here. You want to be trading when it's the right setup, it's the A+ setup, and that's what you're waiting for. So we'll just be patient. Let's wait. Let's see what we can find. And that's what I like seeing with a little Nvidia action. See if we can get a little sell-off here going. This needs a healthy pullback anyway. Just watching this, you know, I'm not interested in trading something like this. We're just consolidating. There's no clear direction here. So you just got to be patient. UNH starting to show some pop here on this. Look at that. Let's see if there's any news with this. So we're going to focus on, we have a little bit of bullishness from UNH here. You'll notice we have VWAP right here. When you're trading these stocks, you just got to be cautious, but you can look for that 9 EMA. Let me bring that up so you guys can see that. Let's bring up the EMAs. So look at this. This red line right here indicates our 9 EMA, and sometimes you will get a nice pop off of that level. So let's just continue to watch it. And look, it's starting to respect it a little bit right there. Stab at this. So the big levels I'm looking for is you get this pop back up like this. We have our 9 EMA watching here. You also have your yellow, which is your VWAP. And then the white line is your 21 EMA. So to continue bullishness, we're going to need the 9 to hold up. And we're going to need this to maintain the VWAP as well as what we're watching. Ideally, where I would like to place a trade on this, and obviously, guys, not financial advice. This is your entertainment only. You make your own trades, make your own decisions, be responsible with your own money, all right? So, but I like the VWAP around 296. So I'm going to see if I can potentially scalp this bad boy around here. Let me just make sure. Okay, cool. So that's what we'll do. Switch that. I don't know if we're going to be able to. I'm going to play some music in the background. It's probably going to mess with the ads, but I don't really care. All right, so looking at this, we're watching this, looking at the 5-minute candle on this as well. 5-minute candle, 294 all the way up to 299. That's a massive up right there. Massive rise. Now look, it's testing VWAP at this level at 297. 296.46 on my Fidelity Active Trader Pro is where I have it at. we got that down there, right there. So this could be a VWAP bounce play right here. You can see how it's trying to turn green here. But we'll see if it starts rejecting this 9 EMA coming down. And the big things I like to focus on, I'm watching these candles here. We're seeing how this 1 minute volume candles, how big they're getting, and the 5 minute candles, is it following up? I mean, there weren't a lot of buyers from 297 to 299 looking at this level right here. But we are starting to push up now. You are starting to see the VWAP, this yellow line, is potentially starting to try and hold here. It doesn't mean it will though. Look at that, boom, starting to sell off. Let's see if it breaks it now. It's definitely retesting that VWAP right there, seeing if it can hold. And this was where you'll kind of see, like, is the VWAP going to hold? Because look, now you saw the 9 EMA break, the VWAP break. Now it's up to the 21 EMA. Those are pretty much your last indicators there. Kind of going easy on this to scalp some shares around 26 back to 26.3. We're out of the position now. We're just doing 224 shares right now. And just kind of scalping it because I want to make sure I'm staying light here because I want to try to see if we can get a good earnings play on this. But look, it's showing weakness here, pulling back. It's a very big pullback, which is not good. We've been scalping though. It's actually working out so far. We're going very short, very small share size here. We're up $73 right now. I'm just scalping this area right below VWAP, keeping my entries below 296. And, you know, trading something like UNH, where it's already down, well, I mean, overall, it's already down so much just on the year. And there's our pop right there. So now look, this is your VWAP breakthrough here. Can it break through 296.7? We scalped it a little bit. We didn't hold through that. We're up $74. We're okay with that right now. So it'd be nice. I gotta get a better computer. It'd be nice if we could record the trades. The problem is Fidelity Active Trader Pro, there's no way to hide your account numbers. That's why I don't do it, if that's why you're wondering so far. So seeing that rejection there, let's go on the 5 minute real quick. It's a big red 5 minute candle, but if it can hold this VWAP here at 296.7, that would be an indication we're going to start moving higher here. Now the way I trade this, because you don't know where the direction is going to be, is anything that goes below that VWAP now is going to be a failure in my eyes, where I'm just going to cut the loss. So let's see here. So let me just mark off a bubble here. We'll make a thing here. So if this point breaks, we're gonna let go of it. We're gonna mark that off 296 as support. It's gotta hold that 296 level. That's your VWAP right there for us to try to do continuation in this trade. But if you're going to buy something like this, you're not trying to buy you know, a 297. You want to let this prove itself. Let it prove it can hold 296.5. And if it can't hold that, you got to get out. So just watching it here. Got to watch the level 2s. Let me see if I can bring up the level 2s for you guys. I just realized that I just have all of this up and I don't have this part up. Hold on. Maybe that helps a little bit. You can see the time in sales. So you can actually see at least the entries and the exits of what people are buying at. So these are the time in sales here. So that's a nice continuation here. We're going to see, can we break above this point of resistance? It's got to get above this 297.5 psychological level right there. So beautiful move back up. Now you can see it is holding that VWAP. It says 1 minute play. We're going to retest here. Shorts are probably going to try to enter around this 298, 299. I don't blame them for that. So I would expect a little bit of a retracement here, but nice green volume candle coming in. And the buyers are coming in currently. So beautiful. Now that you're retesting 299, what needs to happen is UNH is going to be retesting this level of resistance at 300. What we need to do, if we can get above 300, you're going to see this blast up because you have previous resistance here. And what we're looking for, let me go into this drawing tool. We're looking for this blast up, retest the 300. Let's confirm we can hold that, and then let's move forward. That's what we're hoping for right now. Because when you trade, it's easier to trade off of levels. If you don't have levels, it's kind of hard to continue. So we'll see, but let's just continue to watch. So I'll take a quick gander at Nvda, waiting for this to pull back a little bit. It needs to break this 325. If it breaks this level, it's going to start coming down, which will be nice. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep alerts. So look at that, breaking through 300 right there. So now this is where it gets interesting because now you're going to see on the level 2, you have a lot of green buyers up in here. Let's see if this is a bear trap or not. I would expect a small retracement at least to probably these highs right here. Let's see if we can get that. To that 299 level, just get a retest. Just to confirm that, hey, we're serious about staying up at this level. But UNH is tricky. It does have traps, so you definitely have to be cautious here. So it looks like it's starting to look, it pulled back. It touched that level. Is it going to hold 299 is really what it is. It's got to stay above 300 to start proving itself here. But look, you do have the support of the 9 EMA here. Look, it's riding up it. So 290, I would say 298.5 realistically, but let's just let it play out. Let the trade come to us. I do like a potential retest of this 9 EMA at 298.54. this real quick. Oh, look at Apple. Apple's pulling back too. Apple to 200, interesting level right there. So let's switch to Apple real quick. I feel like it's a less risk ROI here. So Apple's an interesting trade here because if it breaks this 200, it might just keep continuing going down here. What I like about Apple here is look at the 5-minute. RSI down to 40 right now. 1 minute down here to 35. So we took that quick scalp on that, made 25 cents. I'm just scalping the 200 range because it's the whole $1, half dollar level. It's very easy to risk management there. You can risk it down to 25 cents. So very easy trade right there. Let's see, we're up now. We're up $152. We're only trading with 200 shares and we're not going crazy here. I mean, this is like very tiny shares that I normally trade with. And this is like small scalping. I'm just trying to see if we can claw our way a little bit just with smaller size. I love this ROI potential with Apple here. I want to see if we get another retest of this 200. That's a big pullback for Apple. And just before that, real quick, I just want to show you, look, UNH starting to come back too. It's going to retest that VWAP at 297.5, which is interesting. Let's go back to Apple though, because I think this is an interesting play here. You have to not just buy the dip here. You want to see, I'm scalping it with a quick stop loss. It's got to break this trend first. Look at that trend. It's resisting constantly. And what I want you to see is look at the 9 EMA on the red line. It's continuously pulling back here. It's showing that it's not making higher highs. So just be cautious with Apple, okay? All about risk management. If you're going to take this Apple trade, your stop loss better be below 199.9. Just doing quick scalps on Apple. I'm keeping an eye on the, there's 3 stocks I'm really watching. It's Nvda. I want to see if we can pull back a little more. I'm watching UNH. I want to see if we get a pull back down to this 295 level. And right now I'm just scalping Apple at this $200 level. We're up 170 bucks right now. Easy trading on it, nothing crazy. See, now that we know that Apple is starting to pull away here, because look, you have 5 green candles coming in. Looking at the 5-minute now, look at that. Indecision candle coming in, 199 up to about 200. Now I feel comfortable going a little bit heavier into this. So it's still got to prove itself. It's got to get above this this EMA here. Look at this EMA at 9 EMA. Is it going to reject here? Is a great question. So just watching. I'm trading on a different computer, watching this, and I'm also using Fidelity Active Trader Pro for my trades. Do like how it's starting to hold that previous 9 EMA here, 240. It's going to be psychological support at 200.5. It's got to hold this level at 200.27, the nearest 1 minute candle here. Ooh, look at that. So now look, it's showing you potentially that there were no buyers up here from 200.5 up to 200.4. So let's see if it rejects this 9 EMA and continues going lower now. It's definitely a possibility. So look at that, 9 EMA is rejecting there. And now if it breaks that 1999, it's going to keep going lower here. See if it gets that dead cat bounce. It's trying to hold this 200 level. And when you look, you go on the 5-day. I mean, these are your previous levels right here. So it is really testing it right now. So do we have a potential bottom here? We have this support right there. And then we have this right here. So we'll see. Is that a double bottom or not? We'll see. It's going to have to reclaim this EMA. Most importantly, it's got to get up to that VWAP. We started scalping that $200 level. We're up 233 right now. But you gotta be careful with Apple here. It might break this level. When we're gonna watch that, set alerts. Look at Nvda finally starting to sell off. We'll see if it continues. Keep our eyes on Apple right now. Let's see what it's gonna do here. Right now we're just in scalp mode. Got to get some action for the stream. Apple's starting to show some signs. I just want to see it. Instead of just trying to scalp this until it just sells off, I just want to see it actually break this level. It's stuck at this $200 level. It's rejecting the 9 EMA, which is this red line. So if you're trying to go long on this, you gotta watch these levels. It's gotta get above this first. So let it prove it. Let it prove it can get above this previous candle here at 200.3. Let's just say it's starting to push up. There is a chance here, but I just want to be cautious. All right, you don't want to just jump into trades because it dipped. So you gotta just watch the levels, watch the 9 EMA. We're up $233. You're doing good so far. And we're just sitting waiting, being patient, which is all you can really do. See, it's showing us that it wants to go down. It's rejecting that 9 EMA. We'll see if Apple breaks here. Apple really testing that 200. I mean, it's being bought. Looks like there's a delay on this, I'm noticing. I was listening to the audio on it. It definitely appears that the delay is probably like by 10-15 seconds. It's like we're just waiting for this to break. If Apple breaks, this is going to be excellent because then we're finally going to, because we had this nice push up here to about 199.6. I'm wondering if we will get a level here. Just try to like the 199. Looks pretty weak. Just gotta watch. Consolidating right here at this level. Just gotta wait for it to make a move. Then we'll feel more confident, but it's gotta prove itself. Another stock that is worth watching is UNH. It is holding, it's up in this uptrend right now. And you can see this is your trend channel right here. It is holding this line right here. Oh, look, it did hold that level that we were talking about before, right there. It held the 299 level, proving it. Now it's trying to see if it can get up. I'm seeing a potential micro little bull flag here for a move higher. We'll see if it plays out. We'll see if it can get out of this range and push back up. Very interesting here. Let's see. Apple looks like it's starting to turn the corner here. Up until live stream. Is it working? There we go. So now Apple's starting to move. Starting to break pattern here, which is good. Look at that. Getting above that 21 EMA now. So this is getting interesting. The 5 minute is proven that, hey, the buyers are coming in from 200 to 200.5. Just got to be careful. We have VWAP at 201. So we're definitely going to pay attention to Apple now that we can finally see a proper risk reward management here. If you're going to take this trade back up to VWAP. And then looking right here. So right now, that's your trade potential ROI right now. You want to try to reduce that a little bit here. Let's see if I can move this thing. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, there's not much action today. I think it's just because the Nvidia earnings we're just waiting for. I mean, Target's just doing what it does best and selling off. Target breaks this level 96 going down. BBAI. Oof. Look at AMC. AMC just pulling back. It's almost like confirming the short of UNH. So the flag didn't work out, it failed. It's pulling back. This trend is broken. It's going to retest VWAP at 298. And now what's interesting is when you pull back just a month, you can see that 300 really is a point of contention here where it needs to get above 300 because you have multiple points that you have resistance. Right there. Also right here. And right here. So multiple points. And you can confirm it because you had this support level 5 days ago right here. So let's see if we can get above. Apple's starting to look good. Finally reversing. It's very difficult to hold that $200 low, but you can follow your stop loss below that level, 199.9. It's kind of what you're looking like with your ROI right here if you were to buy, risk versus loss right here. So just continuing just to scalp Apple. We're up. It's crazy. We're not even doing trading much. We're up 278. Just chipping away slowly. And that's what I mean. Like, it doesn't take a ton of money to scalp and make money. You just really got to be strict with your stop loss and what you're looking at here. I mean, because here it is. It's clear as day. I mean, you're trading. If it breaks 200.3, you're done. You know, you pull out. You're just trying to scalp anything above it right now because it's starting to create this trend that you can see. This is the trend. So while it's trading within this is what you're trading. So I'm trading anything within this range at the lower end, cutting my loss if it breaks. And I'm up 278 bucks already, just trading within a trend. And just be careful, you got VWAP heading up at 200.92. Wouldn't be surprised if we see some psychological support here trying to hold that 200.51. But we're still heading higher right now, which is nice. Yeah, if there's any stocks you want me to review, please bring them up in the chat. We'll definitely go over it. In the meantime, I'm going to continue just scalping Apple in the meantime. Apple's starting to show some weakness here. Struggling to get above. Yeah, market's not moving much. Just waiting for Nvda earnings clearly. Which I will be live streaming that later, which would be nice. It looks like 0.7 is the high of this right now. Jay Young, he's here. Jay, I'm trying to see if I can activate the memberships. Apparently you can gift memberships, but it doesn't work. Let's see if it works. Jay Young, we've just been scalping. See, I'm using two computers right now. I'm using the one I got, and then I have my monitor set up, but then I also have my other computer where I'm day trading on Fidelity. So we're doing pretty decently. We're plus 278 right now. And I haven't been doing a lot of shares. You'd be impressed. This is like minimal shares here. Just doing 225, 300 shares at a clip. And just watching Apple see if it breaks this 200.7 so we can get a retest of VWAP finally at 200.9. And looking at the 5 minute here, look at this beautiful 5 minute right here, and all these candles trading within this range that we spoke about. We're just trading in this range. This is what you're watching, multi alignment here, looking at it. So let's see. I'm gonna get a touch of that VWAP, and is it gonna just sell off from there? We'll see. Well, these aren't fancy computers, man. These are like, these computers they're old. I'm trading with a MacBook Pro from, this is 2000, I don't even know, maybe 2018. You can't handle all the GPUs. You can't handle the live recording and all that, you know? So this is a little scalp. We'll see if this works. We're gonna go in probably around this range, 200.6 if we can get on the level 2, if we get that push down. Let's see, because we're going to see if it can retest. That red line is that 9 EMA. Hey guys, these are quick entries. You're not staying in long. You're talking minutes. So let's just see what it does here. It's trading in this nice pattern, but we knew, look at that. Look at that touch of VWAP. It just shows you how powerful it's respected by everybody. It went all the way up to VWAP and then rejected so far. If this can break through VWAP, it's going to run up. But right now, it's currently struggling. Jay Young with the minimal shares. Come on, you know I do a lot more shares than this. So for my size... Jayon, where's everybody in the chat, in the WAP? We got 8 votes for Nvda, showing that Oswaldo, he's waiting for BBI to level down. Crazy sell-off. Is it still selling off? You want me to switch to that? Oswaldo, another member of our WAP. Appreciate you tuning in. Let's see here. Where's BBAI? It's just holding them long term, and it looks like they're just selling off. Oh yeah, look at that. Oof. Look at that bad boy. 4.5 rejection. And that rejection was obvious. Looking at it right here, if it couldn't hold this level at 4.5, there's your sell-off. Boom. And this is the problem with small caps, is you'll start to see death. I mean, look at this. It sold all the way off. 10%. That's crazy. What a move. If you're going to look to trade BBAI, let's take a look for you, because I know Oswaldo is the BBAI king. He's the slayer. So let's look over here. We do have potential support at 410, but Oswaldo, follow a strict stop loss. I mean, if you're going to buy around here, that's fine. But definitely cut your loss at $4 if it keeps going down. Looking at the 1 minute here. 1 minute's 40. The 5 minute, this is like not the setup. 5 minute is 19, I like that. But let's go on a 15 minute just to, oh, there's no 15 on Webull. On the 30 minute, you're down to 33 RSI. There's gonna be support here, probably at the $4, 405 range, I can imagine. Here we go. Perfect. So we called this out earlier in our chat. If this is going to retest 300 now, you're going to see a potential retest of UNH at 300 because it's going to try to hold that level, obviously. Apple, we're going to wait. We're going to see if it pulls back a little further. It's in this trend. You keep buying in this trend, and then you cut your loss if it breaks this trend. If it breaks this trend, which I think it is going to, I feel like I've seen this story multiple times. We're heading back down. We'll keep an eye on it. I just want to look at UNH real quick. Yes, good profits. I love it, Oswaldo. Good stuff, man. Let's get BBA up in here for Oswaldo here. Just be careful watching this level, Oswaldo. So this is what we talked about in the beginner courses. Take a look at this. Look at your red line. This is your 9 EMA, exponential moving average. Every 9 candles, it's measuring it. Notice, what is the trend here? Notice it is selling, it is rejecting. It rejected right here. It tried to hold support up here. And then look, it's rejecting again all in these lines. It's got to show that reversal here. Just be cautious. That's all I'm saying. Nothing wrong with trading it, but just follow a stop loss, obviously. Apple still trading in this trend right here. And moving higher. It's trying to retest and claim that VWAP at 209. I ain't buying shares of Coke, man. $113 a share, no thank you. I think long term, sure, but long term, you know where I'm putting it. It's going FSPGX. It's going into S&P 500. It's going into the big dogs, the S&P, growth funds. Look, I got a member. Look at that. Jay Young. Oswaldo became a stream member. He's the man. Thank you so much, Oswaldo. He's part of the WAP as well. And let me just show you guys while we're here. It gives you access to certain things. Obviously, it stands out here, but it's more than just that. I'm going to show you. We're watching Apple right here. But I want to show you what being a member gets you access to. Just lower this a little bit. All right, so when you're a member, you get access to certain perks. You also get notifications from me. You get recognized up here on the members wall. Jay Young, take notes. Jay Young, take notes. I'm going to get his $2 one day. But you also get these members only videos where you get members first. These videos, some of them are members only where I'm not unlocking them. They're part of my WAP. If you want to get access to this, where you learn my strategy, the 200 EMA bounce, the ultimate dip buying strategy, You want YouTube portfolio plus the one stock on my watch list. It gives you access to this. I made $2,000 yesterday on UNH in 10 minutes. I break down the exact trade for it. That's what you're getting access to. You also get access to the posts. So just so you guys know, definitely check it out. Click out the links up here, guys. All for you guys. Appreciate your support. Now let's go back to the stocks. So we're still trading in this trend right now. Jay Young is going to say he's broke. He is not the broke man. But Oswald, I appreciate you becoming a stream supporter, man. It's awesome. All right, so let's see here. Apple is just holding this level. Now you're going to see if Apple breaks this 201 level, this is going to get excellent because it's going to start blasting up if that happens. But what you have to do is you got to pay attention to this. This is probably why we're having a lot of weakness here. Look at QQQ. It is struggling, struggle city. Obviously, you have a bunch of rejection at 523. You have multiple touch points where you have resistance. So it's kind of expected. So for Apple to move forward, I could understand why it might be difficult today. You are heavy with the shorts. Be careful with your long positions up here. We need that position up a little bit higher. Jay Young is like, he's like anti-member, even though he's part of my WAP, but he's anti-paying membership. You know, it's because he appreciates what I've been doing, trying to help him out, shows a little extra love. Costs an extra $2 a month that he probably makes an interest on his bank account or his day trades. So it's not killing him, you know, but I appreciate it. Let's see here what else we got. I'm gonna see if I can make a different Q&A. We're going through the QA. Everybody's bullish. We got 8 votes. We're gonna end that poll. And you can check out the WAP there as well. Let's see if I can do another poll. Look at this one. I put up a new Q&A for you guys. Please check it out. Guys, if you can, please hit the thumbs up button. I appreciate it. Look at all those yeses coming in. Look at all those yeses coming in. All right, 75 versus 25 for Jay Young. All right, let's see here. So let's focus on this. QQQ is just looking weak right now. Pulling back, rejecting the 9 EMA, coming back down. Next support level is going to be right in this range. We'll see if it gets there. Right around 520 flat. You know, you just got to be cautious today. Like you don't want to be getting into these kind of traps here. Nvda forming a mini bear flag right here. Let's see if it has more downside. I'm not buying. I'm not even going to trade Nvda because I need to wait until 4 o'clock when we get earnings because that's where I know I can make money. I just got to be very patient here. Bear flag potential setting up right here after this sell off. Sorry to look here. All right, so hopefully this sells off. I would love to see this pull back down to like 128 before earnings, but we'll see. appreciate that. Yeah, don't mind live streaming. Sometimes, you know, I can't, but I try to do it when I can. I'm going to focus on Apple. We have Nvidia up here so we can see it. UNH is the real star right now. It's going to potentially pull back one of these days to 300. We'll be looking to trade that, but people are waiting for that pullback. It's not coming in. I'm going to watch Apple here. It has broken the trend. Normally when it breaks these trends sometimes, what you'll see is you'll get this pullback. Let me just bring it up let me just look on my Fidelity chart really quick. Yeah, I feel like we're in the driver's seat here. We're sitting up 278 bucks. Not bad. It's not great. You know, if you go to Costco, you can get a Coca-Cola much cheaper than that. You can buy in bulk. So if we look here, maybe 200.25. You know, this is like some of these scalps I'm doing they're pretty aggressive, to be honest. But we'll see. We'll wait for this level. We'll set it out. Don't see any news on them. This is the best stock to buy. Apple versus Microsoft. I mean, it doesn't look like Apple's trying to really do anything with their products. That's really the problem. I mean, at least Microsoft's doing AI, this and that. I'm not going to continue just watching this. I'm watching Apple right now. It's on my Fidelity Active Trader Pro. You know, it's a good thing you brought that up, you know, JR. This means I got to keep making content that's going to be valuable to you. Honestly, ultimately, I'm happy to have members on YouTube. It shows that, you know, you guys are valuing the work that I'm putting out there to help you guys. But, you know, one of these days we'll get that $2 from you. We'll try to, we'll figure something out. We'll figure something out on you. You got to get some content that you want that could be exclusive to the YouTube channel. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I'm definitely looking at that 200 retest right now. It's starting to look pretty appetizing here. I feel like we're about to just going to start just selling off here. Looking at Apple here, pulling back, RSI is coming back down. Let's get a little music back in here. Apple holding up, trying to hold that 200. The longs are coming in again. They just won't give up. We'll see if this really holds though. Look at that, starting to pull back there. There it is. Look at that. Oof. Let there be blood. Come on, break 200.3. Come down. This is what I love about trading is I feel like you have more control over your destiny. You're able to implement a plan. You buy me a new fan. Yeah, I should put a sport. Let me go back into what I was saying. But you're able to implement a plan. You're able to see if it gets executed properly. And you're willing to take on as much risk as you're willing to take on. You know, nobody's telling you take the trade, don't take the trade. surprised I did that. I actually, I left the order in at 200.25 and I thought I canceled it, but we'll watch it here. We'll cut it at 15 cents if it doesn't. That was a complete accident. Oh, look at that. We just made money. Nice. So we'll look to go back in this bad boy. Nice. We're scalping this right now. Let's see what we're up. All right, we're up. Not bad. 320 bucks. You know, I bought the 225, the 200.25, and I thought I canceled the order, to be honest, and I didn't. But I'll take it. Made a quick 15 cents on that. Piece of cake. Just making money while sitting down on a computer. I feel like what beats that? Let's see if we go lower now. We're retesting this at 200.21. Let's look at the 5 minute. The 5 minute is retesting this level, getting a strong bounce. I'm going to be a little more aggressive on this. I see the 5 minute holding up. I'm willing to scalp a little bit higher. Remember, we're saving our ammo for later. We're not looking to be holding any positions, especially with Nvda earnings coming up at 4 p.m. We need that ammo. See, what I don't like is you saw this trend was broken. Let's get rid of all this stuff so it's less confusing. You saw that trend was broken, but it's still below VWAP. It's very weak today. Rocket Mike in the house. So it's you know, it's the 5 minute is holding on that little baseline support, but overall this stock is weak right now. And why is it weak? Look at the Qs. The Qs are weak. So every time you trade big caps, you have to watch QQQ or SPY. I just prefer doing Qs because it just shows you like the overall 60% of the top 10 Big Mag 7 are in here. So you shouldn't really expect strength. And the thing is, when you start to see like stocks like Apple, like if this starts to turn around and this breaks VWAP at 200.8, what you'll start to see is the bigger caps are going to move faster than the Qs because obviously it's a percentage of all of them. So if we start to see Apple recover, I might have to make a quick move and get back into Qs instead. Yeah, I'm buying at much higher prices, but there is another option. You could buy 1Q. 1Q is another Fidelity ETF, you know, so it's another option that you could do where it's a little safer alternative. For me, I'm trading SPY, I'm trading Qs, I'm trading big caps like Apple. And we're doing good right now. We're up 320 bucks. We're scalping minimal shares, 200 to 300 shares at a time. We're not really going for much, but look at that. Now it's starting to show some momentum here, which is beautiful. And then Rocket Mike, I know you just joined, so I'm just letting you know that I'm trading. I have two computers. I have one just showing the charts in Webull, and then I have my other computer because I'm trading on a MacBook Pro like 2018. It's not going to be able to handle a live stream plus day trading. And the other issue is Fidelity After Trader Pro is pretty bad when it comes to hiding like your account numbers. Your account numbers will just be showing. So you can't have that on YouTube, obviously, where all your information is showing. That's not good. But looking at the Apple right now, 200.9 is the resistance with the VWAP. It's got to hold that level. And the two stocks I've really been watching is Nvda, which is not breaking. We got to wait till earnings later, which we will live stream that. So I definitely will live stream later for you guys. And I'm watching UNH. I'm watching for that 300 hold. Look at that. See, it broke through. And now it's retesting it. I think we can see UNH going higher today. The ultimate resistance on UNH right now is going to be, if it holds 300, is back to that 309 range. Let me just mark that out for us because at some point it will come to fruition as long as we get continuation right here. So I just want to mark this out just so it's here. And I'm just going to make this red because everybody knows that's resistance. Let me go back to Apple because they've paid me 320 bucks, trying to make some extra cash on them today. Let me zoom in a little bit. There we go. So good recovery off that 200.2. And notice you had that push up with Apple, and look, Q's is coming up now. So this could be a reversal here. But it's going to have to hold this 521 on Q's right now. And I'm telling you, it just feels really slow today. And I think it's because of the earnings. I think that's why we're not really getting much of much movement here in the markets. Chipotle stock's down to 50 bucks again. Google's pulling back to 173. We're just seeing if it's going to hold now. I mean, this is the 21 EMA it's trying to hold, but it's below VWAP, so it's really a place for shorts to be entering, not longs. I'm definitely happy with the gain so far today. I feel like we are chipping away, doing small share size. I'm going to really go for the killing on Nvda if it pulls back. That's really where I'll be looking. That's where we'll do definitely larger share size. What's nice is looking at the YouTube portfolio. It's it's over 100 grand, and let me show you guys the Tesla position is really starting to blow up, which is beautiful. Let me see if I can bring that up for you guys. So look at this Tesla position. Tesla's doing very well. I mean, it's just proven itself time and time again, just holding on to this position. Yeah, I agree. I don't think anything's really going to move, but looking at Tesla, it's at $360 per share right now. We're up $3,200 on that. We're up 65% on this. We have a total of $5,000 invested. If you're part of my WAP, you would have known I've been buying this at $220 per share. And that's been an excellent gain so far. Now, obviously, I'm not no trading guru, not a professional, but it's nice to see that this has been pulling off very well. And this is a simple dollar cost average into this position, waiting for our levels. And we had an excellent return on them so far. So that's nice to see. You want to know what's not nice? Let me show you a recommendation of one of the WAP members. And guys, please fill out the Q&A. Should Jay Young join membership? Because look at this stock that he told me to buy. I'm going to show you guys the stock that he wanted me to buy. And I bought it for him, and I even averaged down. And this is why they say you really shouldn't average down on your losers. I continue to average down. I'm holding long term on these bad boys. Let me bring this up for you guys. I want Jay Young in front of everybody to see this bad boy. Let me bring this up. So before I do that, I want to bring up the actual stock. You got BBAI pulling back today. And here it is, guys. This is the stock that he wants me to buy. So I took his advice. Got a cost basis of 473. And look at this. We are down 13%, 305 bucks, not bad. 2,200 invested. And we're going to continue to hold long term, but that $4.73 cost basis, not looking too good. I actually could have sold out for even today because it went up to 474. But I'm trusting Jay Young. He's had some excellent calls. He's part of the WAP as well. And he called out this stock at $48 you called this out? This was like a month ago he called this out. And this is like the benefits of joining the WAP is he called this stock out over here at $44, $45. And you have a group of investors within the WAP that are all looking at stocks. I mean, that was a 184% move. Incredible. Here we go. So we got buy TMC. Let's see what TMC. Oh, the metals company. Is this like another one that I'm gonna buy and hope for the best? Oswaldo? Another $2,000 into this bad boy? You gotta tell us your thesis at least. I'll keep it up here for interest. All right, I'm trying to find yeah, so look at that. This is what I'm talking about. So this could be the VWAP breakthrough. This is a great strategy to implement here. So now that Apple is becoming bullish, look at QQQ. It is still bearish. It's below VWAP at 521.8. But when you're looking at Apple, Apple is going against the trend here. It's going against the trend here. If it can hold VWAP, it's going to start to move up higher now and make this retest at 202. So let it prove to you that it's going to hold this 200.8 level because this is VWAP. All right, let it prove to you it's going to hold that level. Hey Jae, do me a favor. I'm trying to see if this is the volume not working? It's probably my computer overheating. It's done pretty good for an hour of live streaming. 2 hours of live streaming. Wow, incredible. Oh, you guys can hear the fan? Yeah, I gotta get a microphone. Here, let me try this. Let me know if this works better. I'm gonna try this. There's a way that you can gift memberships, it says. I'm trying to see how this works. It says click the dollar sign, apparently. Engage with the audience. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can gift a membership, but right now it's not coming up. I'd love to do that. Oh, here we go. Fan funding. Let's see. Goal. Oh, that's a different goal. So now we're gonna see like this is like a rejection potentially of this VWAP. If Apple doesn't hold this VWAP, it's in trouble. Hold on, I'm just trying to set this up. I see the live. There's the live chat. I just thought there was a way I could. Oh, Jay Young. He will not join membership, but he will send a thing. I gotta get a new mic. Jay Young, do me a favor. Go on Amazon and send me the mic I need, and I'll get one. I'll buy one. This guy. I'm just checking it out here. Is the mic really that bad? It's because, you know, when I listen on my phone just to hear it, like the one that I'm recording, I can hear it. It sounds okay. I guess it's not good. I'll buy a new mic. I gotta look on Amazon. Gotta connect one. All right, there was a way. I saw the gifting memberships. Trying to find that bad boy. I would love to at least do one. So Apple's starting to finally come down. Did you guys see any stocks you want me to review? I mean, how'd that trade go, Oswaldo? BBAI. Did you still trading it at 410? Because it really hasn't moved. Guys, I'm watching this Apple at 200.5. It's starting to pull back deeply, but look, it's starting to get sucked up by buyers now. I'm trying to figure out how to get back to the live chat so I can see you guys. There we go. Which setup you talking about, Jayon? You talking about Weeble? I only use Weeble for the charting. I just feel like it's so much smoother and quicker for you guys to see. I think that just allows a little advantage there. You know, if I was using Active Trader Pro, it's just so clunky. It's good for, I feel like it's decent for trading. All right, Oswaldo, when you enter, let me know. Maybe I'll enter with you. What are you buying, 100 shares or something? 1,000 shares, Oswaldo? Might have to enter with you on this bad boy. What do you mean a star? Oh yeah, the star, Jay Young, is for the members. We're watching Apple here, guys. If there's a Jay Young, I know you ain't day trading. That's why I'm seeing if somebody else threw that in there. Let's see if there's another stock. I'm just trying to see how you can gift a membership here because I'm watching a video on it right now. All right, looks like it's at the channel page. Let's see. It looks like you have to do it on your phone, which is interesting. Yeah, so I really tested that level, but now it's just stalling out here. Let's see if we break this level. That's what I want to see. All right, 400 shares. Okay. It's just good to know what I'm working with here. BBAI, let's just give a quick update here. BBI is stalling. It went down. Look at that. We literally, Oswaldo, we called out 405 as the low. That is literally the low right now. People are buying right before that $4 support. They're buying right in that range. But you know your stop. Keep your stop like 5 cents, like $4, you know? I mean, do what you want. It's your money. But I mean, just saying, like, you can keep it tight. Looking at that, now we're starting to get a move up here potentially. Looks like Nvda is finally, look at that. That bear flag that we called out earlier in the live stream has finally came to fruition. Starting at lower lows. Hopefully we can start consolidating again and move lower. I want to see this thing come down. I don't want to trade Nvidia up at 134 when 3 months ago it was literally at $86. So we're hoping for a drop down a little bit more. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, you know? Oh, let me see.
Gifting for my channel if you're on mobile or for any YouTube channels. So basically you click the join button on the homepage, not on a video. For some reason YouTube live stream doesn't work.
Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out how the heck do I get this thing here? Rocket Mike, I'm definitely gonna be looking into buying a mic because I didn't realize how bad it was. When I do the recordings, it seems fine, but maybe it's just the. Oh, you know what I'm thinking? Oh, this might be it. All right, let me know if the mic is better now. I just increased the mic. I increased the mic volume. Any better? Let me know if it's any better. I'll kind of just keep talking as they go. Come on, Apple. Do the right thing. Sell off. The thing is, I need the fan for my my computer to work. The fan is good. Become one with the fan. Look at Apple coming down, baby. Let's go down to 200, baby. Thank you. All right, let's see if it works. I think I figured it out. I'm gonna see if I can gift a membership. Because my volume sucks on this thing, I gotta make it up to you guys. Let's see if it works now. I went into the settings and I changed something. Fan funding, I'm going on here. Let's see if it pops up. No, it's still not showing up. What the heck? Yeah, it's pulled back here to that 200.5, a little bit higher. I was trying to get in at 5.1. Nice little 20-cent scalp there, but I missed it. I was too busy trying to figure out this, the channel's gifting. I don't know why it doesn't let me. Hey, do me a favor, Jay Young. Can you just check and see if it gives you the option to do a gift membership? Because it does say apparently I'm supposed to be able to do this. I don't know if because I just made the change, maybe it's not updating. Oh, so the volume is a little better. I see. Okay. You know what it is? Because I'm a fool. I had the OBS. I had the OBS mic down. That's because when I live stream for my WAP members, I have to lower that. So I just have to remember to switch that. Guys, nothing is moving. It's hard to make this entertaining. I like seeing Big Bear move up. I want Oswaldo to make money here. He's in this stock, probably around $4.10. I'm assuming. Let's see what kind of gain this man is going for. Maybe 4 or 5%. We'll see. All right, guys. We're going to end this stream. It was a good run. I feel like we did decent. Just working out the kinks of this live stream stuff. But what we're going to do is I'm going to be back probably. Oh, nice. All right. I appreciate that. I appreciate the feedback. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to live stream for Nvda earnings. And before I end the stream, I just want to go over the levels. All right, just so we're all prepared. There's only like 10 of us in this stream, so it shouldn't be too hard to review. We have the 137 here is the resistance level. If we get excellent news, the stock is going to continue to go up. But what I really want is a pullback that I'm not sure if it's really going to happen at this point because it is so far away, 135. Pullback here, 9 to 10% is to 122 to 123. Oh, thanks, Jay Young. Yeah, I'm going to, maybe it just needs to update because I just put the switch in where it says enable gift memberships. So maybe it allows me to do it, but right now, I guess maybe it doesn't update. But I was hoping to do a gift membership. I switched the settings, so we'll see when I live stream for Nvidia. I'll try to do a giveaway. And you know what's interesting about the giveaway I was reading about on YouTube? It says how oh, Apple's moving big time now. Look, Apple's got some life into it. What happened to this guy? It's saying that the most active user on YouTube, it like knows with the algorithm, with the live chats and the reactions and all that. So interesting to see who it picks. But all right, guys, let me end it. Let's go over. We're gonna watch that 137 level on Nvda and the 122. Just be careful with your BBI position. Stop loss below this low, 4.04 definitely. Keep your risk management high. And we're gonna see what Nvda does here as well. Right now, I don't really see much movement, so I'm gonna enjoy the day, and we'll be back at 4 p.m. to trade. Apple can beat tariffs. Apple needs a new product. Let's see if I get stuck in this. We're gonna go after. We're gonna be very aggressive on this. We're gonna pull back to that 201. You see where that 9 EMA is right there? Let me zoom in. We gotta pull back there. I'm gonna try to make one last scalp so I can get back. I want to be up. This is how you start losing money. Just don't do what I'm doing here. I'm gonna try to scalp this and be up $350 in the day. Another way to do this trade is back at the VWAP, which is 200.85. Well, let's take a look. Let's see what happens. We have a little wiggle room now. We're up 320 bucks. If we buy 300 shares, every 10 cents is 30 bucks. You need a 10-cent spread on that to meet the goal of 350. We'll watch it while we're on the live stream for now, see if we can get this to play out. This is the level we're waiting for, right there, 200.98. As it gets closer to that. Nah, it's moving without me. All right, guys, I'm gonna end this stream. We're up. We made money today. I'm gonna post another live stream where it just shows that here's the setting for it. So I'll keep you posted, all right, for the next video. 4 p.m. today, Nvda earnings. Let's see if we can make some money on it, all right, guys? All right, I'll talk to you later.